Hammy, we'll start with a reflection on Saturday. I'm sure you've been back and watched the clips and probably watched the game. What's your lasting impression of the defeat at Watford?
Obviously disappointing result, and we felt like we should have got something out of the game. Pleased with certain aspects of the performance, but there's areas obviously we've got to improve in, but we're still early in the season. There's still a long way to go. As I said, there were a lot of pleasing aspects that we've worked on. I think we could have tidied up possession a little bit better when we got the ball back, and players are aware of that, but I just think the belief within the camp has to be more from the individuals. We spoke a lot after the game about making sure that they believe it, because it's all right us believing it. We think we've got a good team, but they have to believe it, and there's certain aspects of obviously this league that a few have not played in or haven't played in it for a while, and at times I think they probably showed them a little bit too much respect. But saying that, we felt that we had enough opportunities and chances in the game to get a positive result from it.
A question I've asked a couple of the players who've played in the Championship before is how different it is being back now. Same for you, really. A couple of years since you coached at Championship level. Has the division changed much on your early views of it?
Yeah, I think it's been through a bit of a wave, really. I think that it had a period where it was unbelievably good. And then obviously COVID struck and it kind of deteriorated a little bit. I think obviously less finance, less money getting put in. And over the last 2 seasons, I think it's back to its brilliant best again. Hence why it's so exciting to watch. I think every game you're watching it, both teams are always going for it. It's quite attacking, a lot of physicality, a huge step up from League One. And I think, yeah, like I've just said, I think it's back to its best and people want to watch it because it's an entertaining league.
Obviously, you went in front early with a brilliant goal from Ebo Adams. Is it more dispiriting the fact that you led and led for a while in that game to lose with nothing, leave with nothing?
Yeah, definitely. Anytime you go ahead, I mean, we showed last season that obviously when we got a lead, we defended well and looked to threaten the counter. I mean, the first goal's an unbelievable goal, and that's probably quality that you get in Championship, as we all know. And the second goal's a good finish, although we feel it's a little bit unfortunate. Felt we could have probably done better stopping the cross. But that's from a coaching point of view. Sometimes I've been there as a player and you slide in and it goes between you. There's not a lot you can do, but we just felt that obviously Ibu's chance, Sonny's header could have gone anywhere at the end. Good opportunities, and obviously if one of them drops, everybody's saying it's an amazing point, but we were hugely disappointed not to take all 3 points, if I'm going to be honest.
You had a couple of debuts. We've talked a lot about the goalkeeper. I wanted to ask you about Jerry Yates, who made his first start for the club, and your relationship with him, because that goes quite a long way back, doesn't it? Yeah.
So I've known Jerry since he was 12, 13 years old. Really good work ethic, had setbacks as a younger player, as a lot of younger players do, and showed great resilience and has gone on to have a good career. And obviously, we've been fortunate to bring him back to it. I know there were a lot of interest from a lot of other clubs, and we were just pleased to have him back. I mean, he's got goals in Championship, and they come at a commodity a lot of the time, as we're going to probably find out this week in transfer window. It's everybody's after a number 9. We're fortunate that we've got Jerry here, and he's in competition with Dage and Colo and Wash, and yeah, he's an unbelievable kid with an unbelievable work ethic. I think his knockbacks have helped him, but the most pleasing thing is now he's not changed his work rate in terms of doing extras after training, his finishing bits, and he is a much better player now. So obviously I've not seen him for a few years. I've watched him and played against him a few times coaching wise, but obviously watching him now and seeing him in training, I'm sure he'll get goals for us, and he's an exciting signing that I'm sure fans will buy into, not only because of his quality but his work rate.
Change of focus for you on Tuesday night. Long trip up to Barrow in round 2 of the Carabao Cup. Obviously you want to win every game, you want to stay in every competition for as long as possible, so how do you approach this one? Exactly
the same as we would do any other game. Lads will see Barrow this morning in a meeting. We'll go through set pieces, how the team's going to look, the shape's going to look. We'll obviously travel up tonight, and then it'll be everybody to the pump, ready to go and get a positive result. And we don't take any competition lightly, as everybody at training ground sees staff-wise, but I think some people outside might say, oh, it's second round at Cup, Barrow away, Bristol City is more important. Well, Bristol City will be more important when it gets here. We've got fully focused on Barrow, and we're looking forward to what will be a challenging fixture. Obviously, we've been underdog I mean, we was against West Ham when West Ham come to Pride Park, and obviously we're going up there, and they'll be an underdog, and as we all know, underdogs can be dangerous. There'll be some shocks in this round, and we've just got to make sure that we're not one of them.